we're jumped into this new arc with a confirmation that yes, Black Clover will get an TV anime. Something about the guy who directed Monster Musume will be the director, a guy who's 28 years old. That's good news. I do wonder how what the cast will be though. Also, it seems that this we see it treated also to a pretty awesome cover page with the Black Bull, but we are treated to a pretty strange sight. First, we see a vice captain of the Violet Orcas confronting an unknown man with a weird but cool mask, who taunts them, saying he knows nothing about them. The vice captain, whose name is Lord Sax Rugner, attacks him with his ice magic, but the guy just smiles and kills Lord Rutger, I think, with leaving Slash in a crater on a house. Makes me wonder, what does that guy have Slash magic? He then takes his magic robe and heads towards the Colosseum, where most of the place have gathered. And we see some familiar faces, including Mimosa, who has now revealed not only to be practiced her expert in recovery, but also been learning some offensive magic. Everything to get closer to the man she's fallen in love with, huh? And she has big boobs too, there was someone who noticed. We also treated Klaus, who is revealed to also has improved, and also doing some muscle training. I guess after he saw Asta's biceps, he realized, okay, I need to bust off. We see Juno, many other of the other guys, and Aster finally meet Mimosa, who blushes heavily. That's so adorable. As Juno and Aster and even Leo says they're gonna take each other, Funeral appears with a new hair, which his gang do not recognize. The only one who, strangely enough, he doesn't look that much different. He looks exactly like his younger brother now. The only one who do recognize him is Aster. Seeing that Aster is an idiot, I'm still pretty surprised that he is the one who recognizes. Noelle sees her sadistic older brother Solid, but remembering what Meloleo said, she vows to herself not to be scared. And if you ask me, I do hope she defeats them, so she can finally prove a point. The king and the magic emperor presents this place. The king begins first, but of course he's incompetent. He mentions it's a team battle destroying the crystal game called Crystal Destruction Battle Tournament. Each team will handle a section. Will they need to protect their crystal in their area? But they will only win if they destroy the crystal of the other team. Meaning that this is as the king is not exactly known how to summarize this. Magic Emperor summarizes this by proving that you can cooperate with members that are not your own, magic squad. We can also see how well you can do in an exam, and also the Magic Emperor makes a note to himself to see how their magic power goes beyond offensive purposes. As the team is gathered up, we do not see who is the team and who, but we do see who Aster is going to be with. He's going to be with Mimosa. Now that is actually a pleasant surprise. I was hoping she would get back into the story. But then an unwanted guest appears right next to the Sorcerer's Emperor and begins to treat him like a chummy fool. It's the Jawhead guy. And as Aster asks who he is, the Jaw guy just presents himself as Zack Ragnar. Yeah, isn't that the name of the purple orca, the guy he just killed? Did he seriously just steal his name? What I'm trying to say here, are you telling me the Sorcerer's Emperor will have no idea that this is a fake one? When I began to read this at first, I confused myself. I began to wonder, what? Are you telling me that violent orca guy was not Zack Ryger? But then I began to wonder, no, I think this Jaw guy stole his name. Well, stole, not this, stole his name and identity. But technically, shouldn't the Sorcerer Emperor know that? Either way, I guess we have been introduced to the villain of this story, the fate sacked Rutger. I was kind of hoping though that we were not going to have a villain per se this arc. I knew Noelle's siblings would be villains, but you tell me this guy is the villain of this arc? What is his purpose? He seems to be some kind of guy that just wants to kill, 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 or have some kind of fight, and he only enters the tournament under a fake name because he hopes he can find some worthy prey to slash. Or are you telling me this guy's gonna be redeemed by Asta's pep talk? Who knows? Give me your thoughts if you have any.